What's up? What's up? What's up, niggas? What's up, niggas? How do we do? What do we do? What do we say? Today we're going to talk about something that is foundational in your development, and it's all about momentum. Now, everybody knows momentum. Everybody knows what it feels like to have momentum. Things just falling into place. Things just dropping into your hand. You be thinking to yourself, "Oh man, I could go for some pussy right now." Hey, it's been a while, friend. All of a sudden, but you can never put your finger on why this is happening. You can never pinpoint exactly when it started. It just happens. And then you would go through those periods of time in your life where you're like, man, nothing's going my way. And it's the polar opposite. But today, that's exactly what we're going to talk about. And then we're going to talk about how do you get yourself to that point? How do you get that momentum? How do you get that kick in your step? So, without further ado, let's get started. But before we even get any further into this video, like, comment, and subscribe. If you ain't gonna comment, subscribe and like the video and hit that notification bell so you see every single video that comes up. I'm not gonna be this type of YouTuber that's gonna be repeating everything that everybody else be saying. Cause like, let's be for real, that's fucking corny. That's mad corny. I'm not doing that shit. But it's mandatory that if you're a fan of me, if you like what I say, if you like the content I'm posting, if you like the way that I'm talking, if you like the way that I'm look, like, come on, man, at least subscribe. Like, show some niggas some love, man. But anyways, let's get straight into the topic at hand. Momentum. Everybody knows about it, but nobody knows how to get it. You see, this world we live in is a matrix. You really think about it, everything is under our control. Yes, God has the final say at the end of the day, but we control reality. You control your own reality. And yes, there are facts at hand, which also is God on top of that. So, of course. But even if a human being believes so strongly in their heart that, okay, let's say for instance, perfect example. There was this one case of this teenage girl who had so much belief that she was pregnant, that her body even started developing signs of pregnancy. Her belly started expanding as if she was pregnant. And the doctors examined her. Not a single baby was inside her. There was no sign of conception anywhere. But she was forming the belly. She was showing the the all that shit women go through when they pregnant and all that shit, right? She was showing all of that. And it was all because she believed that she was pregnant. Let me give you a more Michael, that's a little superstitious. Let me give you a more grounded example, a more scientific example, if you would say, because guess what? This is what scientists use. If you look at most studies, especially on medical products, right? Drugs, there are two test groups that they usually have. Test group A, these guys were your normal group. They taking the drug, they seeing the side effects, they seeing what coming from it. Nothing too crazy going on, y'all. They explain to them everything and they take it, they see it, and they go by their business. But test group B, everything's basically the same. They're told the same things that test group A is being told, blah, blah, blah. But here's the catch. Test group B isn't really taking that same drug. These niggas taking a sugar pill. These niggas are not even taking anything remotely close to what test group A is taking. But at the end of the day, they believe they're taking this drug. And in most cases, they usually end up showing the same signs, the same side effects, the same results. And it's like uncanny how similar it is. Because if the doctors tell them, say, all right, you're going to take this drug and you may feel some dizziness and you want to take it after you eat so that you don't feel some upset stomach or nothing, they would start showing the exact same side effects if they were to, like, let's say, for instance, they took the pills before, or they didn't eat before they took the pills, they would start feeling an upset stomach, even though it's not even the same medication that the group A is taking. But that right there goes to show that you have a control over reality. Now, why do I say that? Because just because of that, since you have control over reality, you know what this means, right? That means you are responsible for all your fuck ups. That means you are responsible for all the bullshit that goes on in your life. Now, you can't control the people around you, but you can control your reactions to the people around you, right? You need to become conscious. You need to slow yourself and pace yourself down so that you can respond correctly to these situations that come at. Because at the end of the day, life is gonna hit us whether we like it or not. But it's whether or not we take it on the chin or we react all types of fucking way and screw ourselves up even more. Now, momentum. If we know that we control our reality, what are we gonna do to start building up this momentum, to start getting this kick in the step? All right, let's start small. Let's look at your room, you fucking fat, dirty nigger. You ain't clean that shit in weeks. I know that. It fucking stinks. There's dust everywhere. You don't fucking fold up your sheets or your fucking covers. It looks like a pig pen. It looks like shit. Oh man, but I've been busy and I don't give a shit. Let's start from square one. Clean your room up, little nigga. Get that done and then come back to me. And take your time with it too. Don't do it with rush. Don't do it with anxiety. Don't do it like, oh, I gotta get it done. Oh, yeah. I don't want to say, you can't do it like that. There has to be zero pressure. Play some jazz, play some fucking classical music, something that's gonna keep you nice and calm, and get to work. All right, Michael, now what? Go on to the next stand. What's something you've been always putting off that you know you have to do, but you're just saying, I'd rather go ahead and play on the game right now. I'd rather go ahead, go and get a couple drinks with the boys right now. Oh, yeah, I can do it later. Get to it. Now that you finish square one, now we go to square two. Okay. I'm gonna clean my bathroom. I'm gonna clean those shoes that I keep saying I was gonna clean with. I'm gonna fit up my laces. Get that shit done. Then you go to step three, whatever the fuck it is. Then you go to step four, step five. And now you're moving up to bigger things. This is momentum. And it all starts out just from these small things. Now, you're never gonna always start your mornings with momentum. You're gonna wake up, and if you go unconscious, you're always gonna find yourself on your phone. That's just the way the world is right now. There's too many shit going on where we can't use our phone in the morning. But you have to wake yourself up. Because guess what? If you just drone, you go about your day unconscious, you're gonna wake up in the middle of the afternoon and they're gonna be like, bro, what? I just spent 6 hours of my day completely unconscious and not even focused on what I want to do. My goals, my desires, all of that shit I put aside for a fucking job. Because I'm a wage slave and I have no other choice but to get up early and get shit done. Oh, but I want to do this, and I could go further. I could keep going on, but let's get it. Let's be for real. Y'all niggas already feel that. You already understand that. You need to have a fucking regimen. You need to have something that's gonna wake you up, get you in a state of motion, and it's gonna put your feet. You have to get your feet down and heat your body up. Because let's be for real, it's all about heat. If you really want to get down to it, it's all about getting your body heated up. Move. Let's see, I was on a fucking good streak that whole time. It's all about movement. It's all about motion. It's all about momentum. And what happens when motion gets to a certain point? It starts heating up. The masculine principle is to be active. The female principle is to be passive. But let's be for real, most chicks don't know that nowadays. Your responsibility as a man is to be active in a moving force. You walk in the room, you need to change the atmosphere. You need to be a force to be reckoned with. And the only way you're going to achieve that is if you start building up some momentum. You have to start becoming more active. Your brain has to be in a state of mind where you are able to be receiving the gifts of God. Because let's be for real, if you're droning out through like if you're completely unconscious throughout the whole day, God is gonna put things in front of you. Opportunities are gonna come your way, and you're just gonna be so out of it that you don't even know what to do about it. And sometimes you're conscious enough to see it, but you don't know how to act on it because you didn't practice enough. You didn't do the things that you were supposed to do, and now your shortcomings showing. You falling short because you didn't do what you needed to do. Get that shit done, nigga. Don't go out there and look stupid because you didn't want to fucking go to the gym and put on that muscle. Don't go out there and look stupid because you didn't practice your fucking talking and your speeches, or you're ill prepared because you're not taking the necessary steps to develop yourself as a real ass nigga in this world. And I can promise you, they can chew you out and spit you out until you learn that shit. And some people get by the skin of their teeth, but let's be for real. We don't want to get by halfway. We want to get by with 120%. Because that's what this is all about. That's what your wife's boyfriend is all about, man. Doing your best, being the best. This is what I preach. This is what I do. And this is what I'm trying to get y'all niggas to understand. So yeah, man. I hope y'all enjoy the video. Uh expect more content. Expect more Michael. Expect more greatness. And yeah, man, like y'all niggas gotta get your shit together, man. It's 2026. I can't not stop reminding y'all about this, bro. Watch the other videos, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And I'm out, man. I'm done.